What is up, everybody? And welcome to the fourth edition of predicting the 2025 to 2026 NFL season by divisions. And today will be the final AFC edition with the AFC South. Now, kicking us off, as if anybody didn't see this coming, in dead last place will be the Tennessee Titans. I have a take, gonna make some rumblings, might annoy some people, might get some agreements. I don't think Cam Ward is NFL ready yet. I think that the Titans should have tried getting a veteran quarterback to start at least half the season so that Cam could sit behind a guy and learn. They didn't do this. And I doubt the Titans are going to start Will Levis to try and teach Cam Ward when, in my opinion, Will Levis was never NFL ready either. So, and honestly, he just kind of proved that he hasn't been good. Just straight up, he has not been good. And unfortunately, Cam Ward has been put in a position where I don't think he's NFL ready, and I genuinely think that's going to cause him to struggle, especially with the really just underwhelming supporting cast he's been put around. Pollard is okay, another thing, I think Tony Pollard is holding back Tyjae Spears. Tyjae Spears has been held back his entire career, whether it was from Derrick Henry. Now, for some reason, they're still putting Tony Pollard over Tyjae. I think Tyjae needs a starting job now, bro. He's got to sit behind Derrick Henry, who's one of the best running backs in the league. Sat behind Pollard, who granted isn't nearly as good as Derrick Henry, but still, I mean, he's okay. I'm not going to say he's great, but he's okay. I think we need to get Tyjae in the starting role as soon as possible because he hasn't really done anything. We're still waiting on that Tyjae Spears breakout. The receiver core is... Well, the receiver core is the receiver core, frankly. It's Calvin Ridley has the one. It's Treylon Burks is in there. Tyler Lockett they signed. The defense, other than the cornerback room, looks pretty iffy, all things considered. They're just not a good team. I think that at the best, they're going to go finish like 6-11. Floor, honestly, maybe I'm even crazy. I think their floor could be 0-17, but I think they're going to squeak at least one divisional win in there if everything were to go brutally wrong. So I'm going to go with the Titans to get last place. In third place, give me the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have a QB battle of Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson is hurt. So if he's hurt going into the season, which he might not be, he might be. I don't know if it's announced yet. But Daniel Jones would be the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. That team is a train wreck if Daniel Jones is going to start. I'm sorry. He's going to blow that team up. I think Josh Downs has a lot of potential. I think Michael Pittman is a solid receiver. I think that the Colts receiver room actually has a lot of young potential in there. Jonathan Taylor, of course, is a good young running back. The O-line is great. Their defense, well, I mean, they got Charvarius Ward, of course, to help the corner room. Oh, yeah, tight end. They got their guy in Warren. The rest of the defense outside of the corners, I mean, it's not completely awful, but it's not great. I wouldn't say it's great by any means. Maybe a bottom half defense, probably. And all things considered, I think it just comes down to how bad their quarterback situation is. I don't think that they're going to be great. I think the Colts could maybe even finish with a winning record of like 9-8, maybe 10-7, probably not. I went more conservative with an 8-9 ceiling. I think that at the worst they're going to go 3-14 because Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson, let's be honest, have been very underwhelming throughout their careers. Finishing in second place, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, okay. Call me crazy. I still think there's something in there with Trevor. People are giving up on him at this point because it has been a few years now. I think there's still untapped potential. I think Liam Cohen's going to get it out of him. If he doesn't, at that point, I think it's safe to say that he was a bust. But I still have faith that this is going to be the season that he ends up breaking out. Surrounded by Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr., solid little receiver core. Of course, you got Tank Bigsby as your running back, I guess. I mean, Travis Etienne kind of just fell off the face of the earth last season, let's be honest. He was going as like RB5, RB10, somewhere around there in fantasy, and then he just kind of fell off a cliff. I'm kind of surprised, really. So, yeah, the defense, well, I mean, again, Travis Hunter, corner. We're going to see how they handle the whole dual position player thing this season. It's going to be a whole lot of chaos, I think. Couldn't tell you how it's going to work. They lost Ingram, so they don't have Ingram at tight end anymore. I think the Jags are going to be an overall decent team. I think they're going to be one of those middle-of-the-road teams who probably just miss out on the playoffs. I think that their floor, if everything goes wrong and Trevor is not the guy that we thought he has been for the past few years, they're going to go 4-13. They might even finish below the Colts. But if Trevor does have a nice little breakout year, if everything goes right, I could see a 10-7, maybe a playoff push even. Now, granted, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but, Jacksonville. I think they're going to be a middle-of-the-road team this season. Which, of course, leaves me with the Houston Texans. Now, of course, C.J. Stroud is coming off a little bit of a down year, of course, after his, frankly, rough-ish, sophomore slump-ish season. I mean, he still wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. C.J. Stroud was absolutely not bad. He just wasn't as good as he was in his year one. The Texans, of course, they made it to the divisional round last season before getting eliminated by the Ravens, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I think that was actually the year before. Maybe it was the Chiefs. Look, I don't remember. I'm tired. But yeah, they were eliminated in the divisional round. Yeah, so, of course, they lost Diggs. They're not going to have Tank Dell for, I'm assuming, maybe even the entirety of next season. Nico Collins, great receiver to have. I think they drafted a receiver for sure. They have, who they have in the running back? They have Joe Mixon, who had a breakout year last season after leaving Cincinnati to go to Houston. I'm sorry if my ball knowledge sounds off right now. It kind of is, admittedly. I've been more into baseball recently. My bad, guys. Danielle Hunter, Derek Stingley leading that defense. I think the Texans, at the very worst, are going to end 7-10 with a ceiling of 11 wins and 6 losses. I think that even if they go 7-10, I think that 7-10 could win them the division. This division is kind of in a shit show state right now, so we're going to see how it plays out, but I think the Texans are honestly a lock to win the division. So, to recap, I have the Tennessee Titans finishing in last place, with the Indianapolis Colts finishing in third, the Jacksonville Jaguars finishing in second, and of course, the Houston Texans winning the division. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss all my NFC predictions. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday. Kind of got a little busy. Life type shit. The next division we will be doing is the NFC East with the Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. So, turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. Deuces.